How are we doing, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Changing Minds and Mentally Fit with Billy. Hope you're at home still safe in lockdown and your family are all well. So, with all the videos, I don't know if you've seen some of the videos that we've done actually, the routines, the mood boosting foods, there's some of the workouts on there. There's quite a lot of stuff. If you've ever done none of this stuff before, it can be quite daunting on how to try and make some little changes in your routine. So today I'm going to explain about how to implement some of those changes without setting yourself too much of a task and then after a couple of weeks quitting. I'm going to go into that today with you guys, and hopefully you're going to be able to start, if you're struggling in a minute, you're going to be able to start to do this off the back of this video. So that's enough from me. We're going to jump straight into it now and give you some tips on how to achieve this. So one of the biggest things that I see on a day-to-day basis or a week-to-week basis or even a month, 2-month basis is when I'm training people or if I'm helping people with their food, what people tend to do, unfortunately, is they change their life too drastically all at once. So if they're eating bad, or they might be drinking alcohol, they quit everything. I call it, they quit fun, and there's no fun in their life, okay? Because we do like enjoying, we enjoy some of the foods and some alcohol, some of us. And what they do is they cut that all out of their system straight away, and then 2 weeks in, they're not wanting to carry on anymore and they're quitting. You're doing this, you're setting yourself up for failure straight away. So what I'm going to go over is some simple little steps to implement in your routines and your daily activities, and take the stuff that we've already put on the channel and basically how to use the tools and put them into your day and make it something that you can do over long periods of time, because that is what gets you the result. You need to be able to do something that fits in your life that you can do for a long period of time that compounds, and that's what gets you the result. It's no good doing things that you're not going to be able to continue doing in 2 or 3 weeks time, because then we're going backwards. And that's with food, that's with exercise, that's with anything, even with the list in the video when we talk about getting a routine and writing the 5 things, okay, is not making it too much of a task for you to achieve straight away. So we're going to jump into that right now. So I'm just going to give you a couple of examples. So there was a lady that I was training once, and I went round their house and I went to speak to the lady, and some of you are going to be able to relate to this, probably not the amount that I'm about to talk about, but some of you will be able to relate to this, I think. So when I went round to the particular lady, she said, "Billy, I'll do whatever you want, but I'm not giving up my Pims." I said, "Okay, no worries. How much Pims do you drink?" She said, "I drink 1 bottle on a Friday, 1 bottle on a Saturday." And I thought, wow, that's quite a lot of Pims. But I just said, look, I didn't want to set her up for failure. I said, no problem, you can keep drinking your Pims for now. I said, but we need to give up the takeaways and the other bits and pieces. Now, what she was doing was having about 3 takeaways a week as well. I said, well, can we knock the 2 takeaways down? You can still drink your 2 bottles of Pims. She said, yeah, I can do that. So she did, and over a long period of time, she lost around 3 stone. And then what I did with her, once she started getting the result, we knocked the 1 bottle of Pims down to, we knocked the 2 bottle of Pims down to 1 bottle of Pims. And she's consistently still had her bottle of Pims, but she has controlled the other areas of her life much better. And what I'm saying is, if it's alcohol, if you drink 3 bottles of wine, maybe you like 3 bottles of wine, or you like a beer a night or 3 beers a night, just knock 1 bottle of wine off, just to start with, because that's quite a lot. Just knocking that one thing off, you're still going to be able to have your wine, but you're having less, and over a period of a month, that's 4 less bottles of wine. You're going to get some sort of a result with it, and if you can do 1 bottle, then you can take it down to another bottle. And then there's other areas of your life that you can make small changes. I'll give you another example. So me personally, I was eating a certain type of Greek yogurt at one point, and this Greek yogurt had, I think, about 14 grams worth of sugar in. Now 1 teaspoon of sugar is about 4.2 grams. So what you do is you divide the number that's on the back of the pot or the tin or the product by 4, and that gives you how many teaspoons. So what I done, or did rather, is I went and found another product that was Greek yogurt, but it was another brand and it had half the amount of sugar in. So instead of 14 grams, it had 7 grams. Okay, so I've halved it, and I was eating 2 of these yogurts a day so I could hit my protein target. Protein targets are something that I'm going to go into in another video. So every day in the week, I'd halved, when it compounded, my sugar intake. I didn't change my training, I was still eating my Greek yogurt, tasted the same, and I was getting a result. My body fat started going down. So what I'm getting at is, if you have a bar of chocolate a day, do you think you could have 2 bars of chocolate a week? Or sorry, take 2 bars of chocolate off of that, so you're only having 5 bars of chocolate. Okay, and it's about making these little changes each day in all these different areas. You might be eating 3 takeaways a week. Do you reckon you could take it down to 1 or 2 to start with? If you do that over a long period of time, you're going to get a result, even if you just keep doing what you're doing. Then what you do, you add your tiny bits of exercise in there as well. You might not exercise at all. You might just go and do half of the beginner's workout that is on this channel. If you go there, I will put a link in the description. You might just want to try that. Then you've cut 1 bottle of wine out. Then you've cut 2 takeaways out. Now all of a sudden you're exercising, you're drinking less wine, and you're eating less takeaways, which is good. I'm not saying cut all fun out, but this is going to help you massively to get a result. And it's about making things that you can achieve, setting targets and goals that you can achieve. I'll go on goal setting and targets. I'm going to do a video on that as well. Bring someone in for that as well, a friend of mine. There's so many easy things that you can do. You don't have to set your goals massively high, so you're going to go and quit them in 2 or 3 weeks because you're not enjoying life, especially in the times that we're in at the moment. And trust me as well, you know, I eat biscuits, I eat chocolate. There's certain things that I don't do, but I didn't start doing it all at once. I slowly worked my way into it until it became my norm. And like in the routines video, you can write these on your list and then cross them off, and that's going to make you feel good. Releasing serotonin, you're going to be winning, and you know that you're achieving, or you're on that road to achieving what it is you've set out for you to actually do, which is going to be important to you on your journey of accomplishing it. So I hope you've taken something from that video. We want to be helping you use some of the videos or some of the advice in some of the videos. We're going to be reiterating and coming back to them to try and help you be able to implement them in your day, and we're going to be doing that quite often. It's okay us putting content out and just leaving you to get on with it, but I also want to give you the strategy to be able to implement some of the stuff that we're talking about. With some great videos now coming on the channel as well from the Changing Minds team. If you want to check us out, it's www.changingmindskent.co.uk. Tom Jeffs has put some great mindful videos, well-being and mindfulness videos on the channel. Please go and check them out. He's our head trainer, very, very knowledgeable fella, very interesting to watch. I like doing some trainings with Tom. We're probably going to get on together at some point, which would be great. Maybe get Tom on to do some Q&A as well at some point with lives and stuff like that. We're going to try and make it as interactive as possible. So go and check us out at the website. Check out some of the videos that he's done. He's done a really good video that I watched the other day about 5 reasons to become a mental first aider. If you're in the workplace, check this out. Might be something that you might want to take on board to be able to help your peers along the way. It's a great qualification to have. There's a great video in there that Tom talks about, very knowledgeable on that subject. So that's enough from me as usual. Hit the like button, smash it if that's what you're into. If you think the channel's going to help one of your friends, send them along to it, share it with them, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video on Changing Minds and Mentally Fit with Billy, and you know the drill. Peace!